Researchers just found insane new signs of life on one of Saturn's moons. For countless millennia, scientists and researchers have been in a quest to find a place other than Earth. But after every failed attempt, the question comes to mind, are we alone? Does any different planet have life or a chance of life? But hold tightly, as researchers just announced that they discovered the sign of life on other planets, such as Saturn's moon. Life on Saturn's moon is not too far-fetched, as it is in the outcome of thousands of research and experiments. People were in the queue to buy land or settle on Mars, but Saturn came as a hot candidate. How scientists found this inhabitable planet, and what is present on Saturn's moon that makes it habitable? We will discuss all these in this video. So before turning our attention towards Saturn, hit the like button, as it is very important to us. Let's explore this hot topic and find the answer to how Saturn's moon, Enceladus, could have signs of life. Scientific expeditions and trials do not let scientists and researchers sit in peace and always instigate discovering something new. Known are far less than unknowns. To uncover the mysteries and find the new life under the ocean, on the moon, stars, galaxies, black holes, and other planets, it costs billions of dollars, but the knowledge and the discoveries fulfill that cost. Before discussing what researchers find on the ring planet, the conditions and unbelievable factors that make the Saturns in the list of future habitat options, first, we will explore the planet, the history of finding life signals, and what steps are taken to see this sensational discovery. Saturn is the jewel of the solar system, and it is different from Earth. Scientists have been gazing at Saturn for a long time. Why Saturn is named so? Here are some extraordinary features, such as Saturn is massive and has a ring. In the 1600s, when Galileo Galilei first tried to see Saturn, he did not understand it. It is a single planet, or a planet with handles. With time, it is revealed now that these handles are the rings of Saturn. It is a colossal planet and has a dim light located far from the sun. A giant gas star that has a hot environment, and this feature is the reason for finding life effects. We are moving forward towards the efforts and dedications of scientists in finding repercussions of life. In 1979, Pioneer 11 discovered Saturn's F ring. In 1980, Voyager 1 discovered the ring system and ringlet of Saturn. In 2005, NASA's Cassini-Saturn satellite found geysers blasting water ice particles into the house from tiger stripe fractures close to Enceladus' pole. That material, which forms the plume that feeds Saturn's E-ring, is supposed to come back from a vast ocean of liquid water that sloshes to a lower place, the moon's icy shell. This discovery on its own was exceptional as a result. It meant that there might be water on this moon. If there's water on that, there is a probability we can colonize the moon, because it would permit us to possess simple access to water. However, a deeper verify the plume itself discovered things that weren't expected. NASA made continuous efforts with different spacecraft as they took a picture of Saturn and its moons, Tethys and Dione, through Voyager 1 as it passed by. In 2006-2007, NASA discovered the new ring. In 2013, NASA's Cassini spacecraft took the picture from behind Saturn. It shows the 7 of its moons and the inner rings. That picture also has Earth in the background. Again, in 2013, the identical Cassini spacecraft took the image and showed the rings of Saturn. So after spending this many years searching for life on Saturn, what recently NASA researcher found that they are claiming the life ramifications on Saturn's moon Enceladus. Don't go anywhere, as we are diving deep into the details of our next house. It seems luxurious to find out such discoveries by sitting on the comfy couch of your lounge, as the Earth is the most suitable place for inhabitants with all its hustle bustle. It is shaky as well that might be we have to leave Earth and move somewhere else. According to new research published in the Nature Astronomy by scientists at the University of Arizona and Paris Sciences and Letters University, beneath the Saturn moon Enceladus, there are hidden methane glaciers under the icy shells tantalizingly give the signatures of life. This research also explained the Cassini's observations that found Enceladus is expelling plumes of methane gas suggests that the moon's subsurface oceans may be habitable to Earth-like microorganisms. Cassini spacecraft detected something that fascinates the researchers, scientists, and the public, including the erupting giant water plumes from Enceladus. It also gives the speculation of the vast ocean between the Saturn Enceladus core and icy shell. The spacecraft also noticed something associated with the hydrothermal vent of our Earth, such as dihydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide. Regis Ferrier, an associate professor at the University of Arizona, raised a question in this regard and asked, "We want to know, could Earth-like microbes that eat the dihydrogen and produce methane explain the surprisingly large amount of methane detected by Cassini?" Asked, but figuring out the answer for sure is far from easy. With this, he also added a statement that searching for such microbes, known as methogens, at Enceladus seafloor would require extremely challenging deep dive missions that are not in sight for several decades. The team took an innovative and easy step to evaluate the data collected by the spacecraft. They combined applied formulas and geochemistry and microbial ecology. They came up with the conclusion the data is consistent but differs from the Earth. But then they found the difference between hydrothermal activities and methane production on Earth and the Moon. On Earth, hydrothermal activity is completed by the process of magma. I hope you know about magma. If not, let me explain. Magma is a semi-liquid, hot rock found under the Earth's surface. This magma eruption drips methane into the water over time. Microorganisms on Earth produce a high quantity of methane. Then they looked at Enceladus's plume composition, and they came up with the result that there are so many physical and chemical reactions taking place on the Moon. The researcher also focused on the produced amount of methane or dihydrogen, or assessed whether these two sources will provide enough food to sustain a life like on Earth. With this, growth of microbes and the population handling factor was also discussed. Ferrier said in the statement, in summary, not only could we evaluate whether Cassini's observations are compatible with an environment inhabitable for life, but we could also make quantitative predictions about observations to be expected should methogenesis actually occur at Enceladus' seafloor. So, NASA researchers gave another statement where they accept that they have not succeeded ultimately, and they clear it in the statement as, "Obviously, we are not concluding that life exists in Enceladus ocean," Ferrier added. Rather, we wanted to understudy how likely it would be that Enceladus' hydrothermal vents could be habitable to Earth-like microorganisms. Very likely, the Cassini data tells us according to our models. In another statement, researchers said that, in other words, we can't discard the life hypothesis as highly improbable. Ferrier said, to reject the life hypothesis, we need more data from future missions. Scientists are trying and finding the resources. If they reach there, they will find life on Saturn's moon one day. So you, my lovely audience, be ready and pack your luggage to visit the other worlds. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you enjoy this video and don't want to miss such exciting content in the future.